Right guys, here is my homemade DIY IBC hot tub. Thought I'd share it as I've been watching a few things on YouTube with regards to who has done what. There's a guy from London, London DIY or DIY handyman or something, that London based guy. He did this and I got my inspiration from him, so I appreciate that. I'll tag him in the bio, but otherwise I've seen the odd few other ones, so I thought I'd give it a go myself. So obviously cut the top off, then the chassis round the outside of it with wood, and then put burnt effect plyboard all over this, and from then onwards I then put seats in. So when I first did this, the seats decided to float really easily. Okay, obviously as it's wood, I put one across there, but that ended up just being that both seats from either end just came up, so I've had to put another one in there as well. This has got 12 jets in, which work. Obviously I've got a jacuzzi switch up here, so for my mains power down here, this obviously then just turns the bubbles on, and from then on bubbles start coming through. Again, I've got the jacuzzi, I don't even know what you call it, the power aspect here. Look, I'll take this off so you can see what this is. So this was the one I got from China. So I got it from AliExpress, I think it was. It came with 12 jets. Bit of a ball ache to install everything and figure out what to do, and I'll put some pictures of that on there near the end of the video to be able to show what it is. The non-return valve they give you is absolutely dog rubbish, so I bought another one. I think I got this on Amazon. Okay, so this one just goes down straight away down there, because the first time I did it, water got so high and then spilled to the system. I'd rip it all apart and then dry it all off. So then we get to the actual part of heating. So I know some people have done stuff where they just heat it up from their hot water, but obviously this is for my I've got a horse box here which is converted for Airbnb or just for a stay in an isolated field. Okay, so therefore then I wanted this to be relatively self-contained. So with regards to this, what we have here is water is from a inlet valve here, comes in through circulation to a cheap filter. First off, this had a pump to it, and I'll explain why. The pump had to circulate the water to go through the instant boiler. That was not powerful enough. Okay, so not enough flow was going through the boiler for it to register. So at the moment that just uses a filter. I put a chlorine tablet in there just to be able to circulate it round. Comes through. So what I changed from that motor to this one here, I got like a radiator system, circulation pump system to it. Then that obviously circulates round through into the instant boiler, and from then onwards in through there, and that obviously heats the hot tub. So that circulates the water to ensure that the hot tub is going to be kept at a maintained temperature. I've then got a inlet supply here, so just from a hose from the main part that goes to the horse box in through there. So this system, if I wanted it to, it could fill it up straight from the mains water straight through this system to heat it up. I did it once but didn't like it. It just took so long to fill it up. So I just use this now. There is that there, obviously, the system if I wanted to, but this goes straight up here, straight through here, and then that's what I'm using at the moment just to fill it up. So if it does get too hot, customers can then just turn the valve on, and then it could put some cool water in. Going back down to here then, so the tank's not on at the moment, okay, as the water's filling up to a certain degree to get it to the right temperature. So from then onwards, this obviously I've got a big gas tank here that obviously works with regards to heating that and circulating the water through. Now this is relatively new. I mean, it has taken me nearly 8 months to do this, but because I've got family commitments, time wise and so on, it has taken its toll. So the recent time I've had someone in there, even though this is filtrating through, the heating system is set to a timer, which I'll explain in a minute. It only circulates, once it gets up to temperature, it probably only comes on for half an hour every 3 hours. So therefore then the circulation is not enough filtration for it. So what I've decided then to do was, I just did this a few days ago, bought another one, bought this off Amazon. So this is an 800 litre filter pump for like one of those above ground swimming pools that you may have, ones that you can just use quite easily. So moving on to the timer system for it, because we've got it's not me using it, it's other people using it, so therefore I wanted it to be seamless. So what I did here is I set it up to this device here that I bought off Amazon, So that has a wire going into the hot tub. Here, doesn't look the prettiest, okay, but you can see it just there, look. So that does the thermostat of the water in there. So what happens is then I've set this up, and it's a smart one, so it's connected to the Wi-Fi in the horse box. From then onwards, what happens is once it gets to a certain temperature, so I think I've set it to 39 degrees, that switch will turn off. And then when it goes down to, I think, 35 degrees I've set it at, it will come back on again. And as I said, so with regards to circulating it all and making sure it gets up to temperature and stays and maintains the temperature, it's well insulated in there, so therefore once it gets to heat, it can probably last about 3 hours for it to then drop down about 4 degrees for them to then kick back on again. So then also what I want to do with the filtration system, so that plugs into here, and it's also got a smart switch in there, and so from then onwards that circulates, and I've just set it up for time wise, so it comes on 3 to 4 hours during the day at a time with a hour to rest, and then for about 5 or 6 hours in the evenings, just to constantly filter the water through. That's got a chlorine tablet in there as well, just to make sure that's maintained. I'm pretty sure that explains everything. The lids I've done to make it so this has got 2 layers of 25mm insulation through there. The base has got 4 layers of insulation board underneath, and the sides have got 2 layers of 25mm, just because that's what I had left over from the building job. Yeah, there's only little things that I want to try and do. So for example, these finishing touches here haven't been done yet, so you can see down there, but I just need to fill those gaps. Steps obviously go through, reinforced underneath the pergola to make sure this can hold the weight. Yeah, so here is my DIY hot tub. Any ideas or questions, please give me a shout. Cheers, bye.